Hello everyone, welcome to my channel regarding narcissistic abuse. Today we're going to talk about what happens when you don't come back, when you actually get to reject the narcissist this time around. So if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel where I will be down below. And again, thank you for coming here. What my job is and my purpose is to help you heal, help you understand, get some answers, and leave your questions in the comments, and I'll be glad to reach out to you and give you some simple advice on that, okay? So I'm here to support you, and as always, thank you so much. But let's get into it. What happens when the narcissist knows you're not coming back, or when you reject them, okay? So remember that the narcissistic gameplay from their playbook is to keep you locked down, keep you attached, to keep that control and their foot on your neck to make sure you don't go anywhere, because they need to feed off of you. They need to use you. They need you to supply them with something that they want. So a narcissist does not come into your life for the reason of because of love. They don't look at it like that. So I want you to kind of step out of your emotions for a moment and think about it through a logical lens of the narcissist. So I want you to think about, if you saw this beautiful person, this person who has talents, or this person is giving, this person who is nice and sweet and kind. Well, that narcissist, if you're in the narcissist's shoes, you're looking at that person as someone I could take from. That's the person I want to reach and grab, because I need something from that person. So there's something about you, and you're more than likely an empath, that they had to devour you to take from you. Otherwise, they wouldn't waste their time, okay? And that's why they come and leave and go back, because again, they're putting you with, 2 or 3, maybe multiple different people. And while you're thinking about, and these people can be married, they can have a wife, they can go home with their families at night, sleep in the bed with their wife or their husband, and make love with that person, and wake up and the next day and come see you, because there's no filter between the heart and the mind. There is no filter in like, I shouldn't do this. Do they know what they're doing is wrong? Yes, they know. So this is why they keep coming back. They come back in the cycles, as I stated in a video number 9, is because you let them. So on this video, I want you to have the power enough to understand that this person is so sick in their head that they actually made you become a little sick too. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but they spread their toxicity onto you. They filtrated your mind with trauma. They play with all your hormones, your emotions, your everything, and back and forth that they did with you caused the craziness in your own mind with toxicity, okay? Because this is why your mind is not at peace. This is why you have to understand that this was all planned, and they know what they're doing. So I need you to take your mindset and start kind of working on the part of not so much of what they did to you, but what you can do now. Okay, and how you can to reverse that discard for the favor of you. So this is where we're going to lead into the part what happens when you don't take them back. So when they come back, which they always do, multiple times. So if you have been through a cycle of 5, 6, the minimum is usually 5 or 6 times, up to 40 to 30, 30, 40 times. And the higher the number goes, and the recycles of the repeats of that it gets more damaging, okay? And it takes a lot longer to break that cycle. So the moment you see this, if you're in the early stages of level 1 and you've been through a cycle of, say, less than 5, it's time to cut the cord. Okay, because this person's not going to get better. They're going to keep telling you. If you've been in a cycle of 7 to 20 times with this person, you can look at the effect that this person had on you. And they know the more times they cycle through you, the stronger the bond, and the weaker you're going to become. So let's talk about that final discard. When they come in, they're not expecting you to say no to them again. They know that you have been saying no, and you have been playing that part of them, who's going to be stronger, who's going to be the weaker one, the weaker link, and they're assuming you're going to be the weaker link. Okay, so when they come back to you, you have to be prepared like a soldier in army in battle. You're going to have to say to yourself, and you're going to have to talk to yourself out of this situation. You don't want to hear anything they have to say. They're going to use I love you, I miss you, I made a mistake. I'm sure they did. They realized that with the consequences. But they remember, they're not coming back because they love you. They're not coming back because they suddenly woke up and says, I'm going to turn into a beautiful golden person for this person. No, they're not going to do that. It's all a gameplay on your life again. Let me say that. It's another chess move on the board to see how far you're going to let them go. Are you going to keep going through the cycles with them? They're sitting there in their mind, they're betting against you that you will always, they're always going to win the chess game or the checkers game because you don't have the power to say no more. Now, some of you have reached that level where you're like, no more. Congratulations to you. But those are who you are still in it, and your brain is like fried or frazzled or frustrated, or you're trying to break the toxic cycle. But you're going to have to get that backbone. Okay, listen to me. You're going to have to get that strength in your backbone, because this person is following you because they're carrying a demonic energy. And you know, people says, but he was good to me in the beginning. That was all a front show. It was an actor. It's hard to believe, I know, because they're human beings. They're walking around, but their spirit, what is their spirit telling you? Their spirit is telling you that they're a very bad person. Now, we don't care about their traumas. We don't care about what happened in their childhood, because guess what? You cannot feel sorry for someone like that. So when that last call, when they call you, when they text you, you don't even answer. You choose you, and that's it. And you show them, and you're like, if you want to be nice, which I think niceness don't work with a narcissist, kindness don't work with those types of demonic energies, you're going to have to say, you're going to have to play along on the first round. Like I say, and you discard them. Like if they call you, I love you, I want to see you tomorrow, say, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, can't wait. The next day say, and don't let them hear from you. So this gives them, when they're trying to get you back, you're showing them that you know who they are. Now, I'm not saying stooping to their level. That's not what I mean. But when you have to show them, you get to choose to discard them or get rid of them out of your life permanently. There's a lot of people out there. Yes, majority of them are narcissistic, and nobody's perfect, and we all come with emotional traumas or situations in our life. But you still don't go around hurting people intentionally, planning a plot on their happiness. And this could be coworkers. You don't talk to coworkers about this. You don't talk, you can have bosses like this. You can have siblings. You can have family members. But a lot of them are partners. That even if you're married to them for 20 years, you're seeing who they are. A true loving, kind soul is not going to try to hurt you at all. They're going to follow the principles of being a good person. And when I say be a good person, that means they're consistent. They're there to help you in bad times and good times. Okay, so this is the part where you literally have to say to yourself, I am not tolerating this again. I'm better than that. I will not. And that it's almost like and you can feel the spirit energy working on you in your mind. The temptation, and I just made a video on my other channel. The temptation is there, and it builds, and the more that you take this person back, you're giving another piece of your energy and soul light to that person. And I ask you to read Psalms 91 to protect your energy from all enemies. Okay, you're going to have to read Psalms 91 and sage your house, or get rid of the material things that this person gave you. They are thinking about you. They're so tied to you because of that intimacies and that you had with them, and they knew it, and they took advantage, and they wanted that control around your neck and treat you like, put you on a leash and put you in their garage, and when they want you, they will come get you, and when they don't want you, they shut the garage door. And they're treating, so you can understand that philosophy of that. And then they go to another garage and get another person. If that person's not there, they come back to you. But it's your time, my friends, to step up, get your backbones, collect that strength, be a tiger, be a warrior, be a lion, be the phoenix, and charge yourself with that. This person's energy cannot coincide with yours. If not, you will pay the price of suffering for every day of life you get. So you do have a chance to go be happy. You do have a chance to be anybody you want to be. But this person will pull you to the pits of hell with them. Their soul's already corrupted. Until they get right with God, they are not going to be able to help you in anything. I'm not talking about finances either. I'm talking about just helping you if you got sick. These are individuals who will leave you on the side of the street. If you got cancer, they will run off with someone else. When they get hurt, they're going to run off with someone else. Okay, if that's something happens to you. Okay, so I want you to think about this. I'm a very dedicated person when it comes to narcissistic abuse. And I hope that this helps you. I hope this helps you recognize and give you the strength and the power to fight against these demonic, evil people. And reserve your energy for those who love you and care about you in the right way. Who's been there for you, who's been consistent with you. Even if it's your dogs. I mean, I'm completely single, but I have 2 dogs. That's who I love. That's unconditional. Okay? But please take the blinders off. See the person for who they are. And don't have nothing else to do with these demonic energies again. Get away from them. They're going to bring chaos. They're going to bring trouble. They can get you in trouble with the law. They can get you fired from your job. They will spread rumors about you. They will post things on Facebook about you or social media about you that's not even completely true. Let them go. Okay, let it go. Cut the cord, let it go. Sever the ties. Okay, so the narcissist is looking at you as someone they can feed off of, like a leech. And they will use you to the end until you're nothing left of you. Don't let that happen to you. So this is going to be video number 10. I hope this has helped you. Make sure you spread this video for narcissistic abuse awareness. If you'd like to have a consultation with me, reach out to me at the description below, and then or leave me a comment and I'll get back with you. Okay? But keep that smile on your face, keep going, be happy, and stay out of the demon's way. The devil only chases the people they don't have yet. So that's what they're doing. Spiritual warfare, okay? And when they collapse, they're going to collapse because you let them go. Okay? But you're not responsible for this grown human being that comes into people's lives, and you're not the first person they've done this to, and you're certainly not going to be the last. But you do get to choose, not them. Say that to yourself. You get to choose, but not them. It's your turn. It's your time to choose. Take care, my friends, and stay blessed, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.